Hi guys, it's Norman Sullivan from Higher Ground Lifestyle. The video I want to show you now has been around 6 months in the making because this is about getting your van painted. I have to say, for me, the decisions around getting my van painted were some of the most difficult decisions I've had to make through the whole camper van conversion project. So what I thought I would do is I would put together my top 10 tips to try and de-stress for you the process of getting your van painted based on my learning over the last 6 months. I've accompanied my text here with some photographs of the transition of my van from how it looked when I originally got it through to how it's looking now as we go into the next stage of the conversion project. And I've deliberately only used photographs of my own van because I'm conscious that some of the opinions I'm going to express are subjective, and I didn't want to use photographs of anybody else's van in case that was taken as being in some way critical of their paint scheme or the quality or anything else. So enjoy this video. I hope that it helps. Also stay tuned at the end for a short interview with the team who actually painted my van. So here are my top 10 tips on getting your van painted. 1. Before you start, look at loads of vans and get lots and lots of ideas. There are a huge number of T5s, T6s and T6.1s out there. Go and have a look at as many as you possibly can at shows, in car parks, anywhere you can see them, and get ideas for colours and colour schemes. 2. Remember, it's your van and you can do anything you want to it, but you'll have to live with it. Remember also that tastes come and go, and if you're planning on selling your van at some stage in the future, you need to be mindful of what the market actually wants at that time. 3. Remember, what works on somebody else's van might not work on your van. You've got to think about your window configuration, your door configuration, the kind of front end you've got on it, its overall condition to start off with, and have realistic expectations. 4. Be absolutely clear what you want. The standard that you want. What you're prepared to pay for the job. Are you looking at a full van respray or just part of the van? Is it a solid colour? Is it a metallic? Is it a pearlescent? What kind of coatings do you want on it, and lacquers? These things are all important, and beware of anyone who tells you that it's the same price no matter what you're asking for, because it means that they're not reflecting any kind of complexity in their pricing. 5. Once you've decided what you want, write down a detailed painting specification, including pictures, so that the people who you're going to take the van to know exactly what you want and where you want it. This will help to avoid any issues at a later date. It will avoid any misunderstandings with the paint shop, and it will make sure that you get a fair and accurate price. It'll also make sure you get exactly what you want. Include as much detail as you can and explain how your van will be delivered and how you want it back. In particular, the state of assembly, whether or not it will be supplied with spoilers, whether they'll be painted, whether they'll be undercoated, whether there's a pop top, and which of those bits will be fitted to the van and which will not be fitted to the van, and how you expect it to come back. 6. Draw up a long list of all of the sprayers within your area. Depending on where you are, that could be a short list, it could be a very, very long list. But start off by looking at the whole of the market and see who is available to you. 7. Seek local recommendations about the best sprayers in your area. Think very carefully about including anyone on your shortlist whose work you haven't seen, but on the back of that, draw up a short list of maybe 3 or 4 businesses that you think would be suitable for painting your van, and arrange to go and visit them in person. And of course, take your van with you to discuss your needs. Go to their business premises, chat about exactly what you want, share your written specification with them. Have a look around and see how they work and how much business they've got going on. If there are other customers there, have a chat with them too, but ideally get them on their own so you get an honest opinion from them. Also, ask if the company anticipate any problems with your van and agree, for example, if there are any panels that they think it would be easier, better or more economical for you to simply replace, and make sure that that is priced into the job. Be very clear with them about what you expect around how other issues will be addressed, for example, rust, which again is something you need to pick up in your written specification, and don't be scared to run through that specification with them line by line. And if they're not prepared to do that with you, walk away. Also ask them when they could take your van, how long they'll have it for, and where and how it will be stored and looked after during the painting process. Remember, some paint shops do bigger jobs as kind of background jobs when labour is available, and that can reduce your costs, but it can also increase your timescales. Throughout your conversation, assess, are these the kind of people I want to trust this important job to? 8. Following on from the previous point, remember the project triangle. There are 3 elements in what we call the project triangle: time, cost, and quality. A quick job may be more expensive. A quality job may be more expensive, but make sure you understand time, cost, and quality when you're evaluating the different paint shops that are available to you. Sit down, reflect on all of the different conversations and quotes you've had, and then decide who's the best choice for you. Getting your van painted is really exciting, but it's also nerve-wracking. You're trusting your pride and joy to somebody else, and no matter how good they are, they just won't love it quite as much as you do. 9. Have a clear rationale for choosing the paint shop that you eventually choose. That will take the stress out of the process and give you the best chance of getting a great job that you're happy with first time. And finally, 10. If you're not happy with anything as the job's progressing, flag it up right away and agree what needs to be done to sort the problem to your satisfaction. Remember, almost every contract faces problems, and what's important is that you're dealing with somebody you can deal with and you can get those problems sorted out as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Let's go back and have a chat with the other guy and see if these top 10 tips have worked for him. Okay, I'm at P&H Auto Refinishing in Dundee. Exciting day, van's ready, been painted, and I've got the guys from P&H Body Shop. Gentlemen, say hello.
Hello.
Introduce yourself. So who have we got?
I'm Jim, the owner.
Listen guys, just to say, fantastic job on the van. Can I ask you a couple of questions? So lots of people have said to me, where are you getting your van painted? What should they look out for? How much should you expect to pay?
Yeah.
When you're looking to get a van painted, Jimmy, what should you be asking? What are the questions you should be asking?
Well, if you're getting anybody looking for under £1,000, then stay well away.
Walk
You're looking
away.
between 3 and 5 grand to get something like this painted with a two-tone scheme. And just ask questions, look about the garage, make sure that they've got booths and stuff like that. That's all we really need to know.
You guys been involved in painting this vehicle, no?
Yeah.
What's the most difficult thing when you're painting one of these things?
Probably getting them prepped properly.
I'm guessing painting's like everything, it's all in the preparation.
Yeah, preparation, yeah.
And then you can put the paint, and that's back to Jimmy's point. If somebody's looking to charge you too little money,
Just walk away.
quick, and I know when I was like assessing different paint folk in the area here in kind of central southern Scotland, I walked into 2 or 3 places and I just immediately knew there is no way I was going to give them a van for painting. But I've been really impressed with the job the guys have done. Fantastic.
Thank you.
It's been superb, really worth coming to you guys, really appreciate it. What
Thank you very
about
much. Cheers.
So there you have it, my top 10 tips on getting your van painted. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please consider liking and following our channel and having a look at some of the other videos that we've done on Project Sheenia Van, our T5 to T6.1 camper van conversion project. Guys, thank you so much for following us. Stay safe out there and have fun.